starting off this look, I have these super cute bows with butcher knives to hold my hair back, and we are going to do the eyebrows. We are going to glue these down because she has very high, cartoony kind of eyebrows. So I'm just going through, combing them out, and then using an Elmer's glue stick to slick everything down. I'm combing them out in the direction that they grow, not the direction that I comb them to fill them in, and then just smoothing it down with my finger. Then I'm just going in and setting everything in place with powder. I repeated this process again until I was happy with how my brows were laying down flat. Then I'm going in with concealer to block out my brows a little bit more and using a beauty blender just to lightly blend everything out. Using a very light foundation, I'm just going through and evening out my skin tone and being careful over the brows, but I am covering them as well. Going back to my concealer, I am highlighting underneath of my eyes, and then I'm doing a little bit on my nose as well as the very tip of my nose. Her nose points upwards a little bit. She's got a button nose, so we're not bringing that highlight all the way down in a straight line. Then I'm just covering up any kind of acne and redness. And then I'm also going over the brows for a final time. I'm going back in with my powder and just setting the face. Using a white eyeliner, I am mapping out right now where I want my cartoony brows to be. Going in with black water-activated paint, I'm just making sure that my brows are starting at the same spot, and then I am just following the pattern that I created and creating the arches. Really take your time on this step and make sure that it looks exactly how you want it to. In the movie, her brows are pretty thin in the cartoon, but I wanted them to be pretty bold so that you could see them, so that's why mine are so very bold. Now I'm going in with this light green water-activated paint from Mehron, and I am doing the entire lid, and then I am bringing it up. Her eyeshadow goes up pretty high, so I'm just using a reference photo and going off of that. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm going in with a matte black eyeshadow and just blending out those edges. It's a little hard to blend over top of water-activated paint, so here in a minute I'm going to go in with an emerald green tone over top of the green color that I just did, just to kind of mattify that a little bit more, and then I go back in with the black eyeshadow and just really kind of define everything. Cruella has very prominent cheekbones, so I'm using a small, dense blending brush and a cool gray toned shadow, and I'm really defining my cheekbones. I use that same cool tone shadow and shaded in the temples to add to the severeness of her look. Using my NARS Ita brush, I'm just going through and blending everything out so that it's a little softer. It's still harsh, but I just wanted to soften it just a touch. For her nose, I'm using that same cool tone shadow and defining the bridge of her nose, and then I'm going to go in and just kind of create an arch for where her button nose would be. I'm creating that shadow back behind of it, so when you're looking straight ahead, it's going to have that illusion that your nose is turned upwards. I defined my nostrils a little bit just to give the appearance that my nose is upturned just a little bit more. Now going in with a highlighter, I'm just highlighting the high points, the bridge of the nose, the very tip of the nose, and then the cheekbones. Now I'm just going back and defining my eyebrows a little more. I was using a little bit more of that foundation color on a small brush and just kind of carving out the brows to get them how I want them to be, and then I go back in with a little more black just to kind of define them a little bit more. Here I am doing her signature red lip, and that's pretty much it for the makeup. Just go ahead and throw on your wig and the rest of your costume. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun doing this look for you guys. If you would, just go ahead and subscribe, and then I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.